Hey there, Detroit sports fanatics. I'm Taylor Phillips, and welcome to Taylor's Detroit Sports Show on Blog Talk Radio. It is May 15th, 2015, 51515 at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Calling at 646-478-4837. And if anybody wants to join the party, Tigers and Cardinals going on in progress. Follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips and follow my co-host Ed Smith on Twitter at EdSmith313. I'm also simulcasting on Ustream.tv and Google Plus Hangouts on air. Soon to be archived on YouTube. And Ed, we have 2 outs and a man on second.
Yep, we got Anthony Ghost here, who's one of quite a few pleasant surprises that I have seen so far with the Tigers. I mean, look at this line for him tonight. 3 for 5, a triple, 2 singles, got an RBI or 2, showing tremendous speed on the base pass. Very, very pleased to see him help setting the table at the top of the lineup, along with with Kinsler and meet at the lineup to follow behind him. So, outstanding job by Ghost so far as the leadoff guy this year.
He's got a 2-0 count against him. Holiday recently popped out for the second out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera and JD Martinez. Miggy and JD with back-to-back singles. Yoenis Cespedes with a 2-run double. Hernan Perez strikes out. James McCann with an RBI double. Jose Iglesias with an RBI single, despite fouling one of the pitches off of one of his feet or shins or whatever. Then Brian Holiday popped out. Now Anthony Ghost at bat. 2-1 the count as Ghost fouls one out away. Next pitch, a strike. It looked like it was a little outside, but it was too close to take. Yep, too close to take.
The ump was like, okay, let's hurry up, get this thing off. It's finished already.
2-2. Swung on in line, just fouled on the left field line. Pretty close, but no cigar. Taking a look at the scoring summary here. Yoenis Cespedes opened the scoring with a home run. There's a ground ball to second. Ground ball to shortstop, rather. And that'll end the inning. Tigers had 4 runs in the top of the 9th, leading 10-4. Al Albuquerque coming on to pitch. As I mentioned, Yoenis Cespedes hit a solo home run to start the scoring in the top of the 2nd. That made it 1-0. Then in the top of the 5th, Ian Kinsler drove in Anthony Ghost with a sacrifice fly after a leadoff triple. And then the top of the 7th, Miguel Cabrera hit a 2-run home run to dead center, as I saw. And then JD Martinez went back-to-back, making it 5-0. Former Tiger Johnny Peralta put the Cardinals on the board with a 2-run homer of his own to left field, making it 5-2. Anthony Ghost with an RBI infield single in the top of the 8th, making it 6-2. Jason Hayward hits a 2-run homer to dead center off of Tom Gorzalani, of all people, making it 6-4. But Jabba Chamberlain strikes out the next batter, and then he
strike out at first.
Yep. Struck him out, and the McCann dropped the ball and had to throw to first to complete the strikeout. We head to the top of the 9th, and as I mentioned, Cespedes with a 2-run double, McCann with an RBI double, and Jose Iglesias with an RBI single, completing the 4th spot in the 9th inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Tigers up 10-4. They've racked up 17 hits, committed only 1 error. Cardinals with 9 hits, 0 errors, 9 men left on base by each team. Shane Green threw 74 pitches in five full innings, but he left the game with mild ulnar neuritis in his pitching elbow, and he will be reevaluated tomorrow, which is bad news because that will keep.
Whenever you hear that pitching elbow, that's usually not a good sign. Sometimes that's followed by the 3 dreaded words, Tommy John surgery. We hope that's not the case, but that's not a good sign when you see John Morosi tweeting that the issue with his pitching elbow. So hope for the best stuff for Green, though. By the way, Al Albuquerque is on the mound to pitch none other than that.
Next pitch is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on Matt Carpenter, who was 2 for 3 with a double, a single, a hit batsman, and a run. Let's see. And Carpenter fouls one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
For about a good 7, 8 innings, I really was enjoying, how this game was going. But then, of course, the bullpen had reared its ugly head yet again and gave me yet another reminder as to why Dave Dombrowski needs to fix this issue as soon as possible. Don't wait till the trade deadline. Fix it now.
Correct. Yep. Get Rafael Soriano right away. 2-2 on Carpenter. Albuquerque.
And there's the news of hearing. Is that going there?
What's that?
Oh, 2-2. This looks like trouble. Wait.
Looks like. Yep. Looks like Ghost has got it. Yep. 1 up, 1 down.
Hard hit, but Ghost is able to shut it down the center, and we are 1 down to the bottom of the 9th.
Yep. You got.
Up now to that is Matt Holliday.
Yep. Yeah.
First pitch. That was looking high.
A little bit of chin music there for Matt Holliday, 1-0. He's 1 for 4. It's 1 for 4 with a single in the 5th. That's all. Swing and a miss.
That was a bad pitch, and yet that was a bad pitch. But Holliday somehow swung at it.
Nasty one.
Yeah, that wasn't a tailing slider. That was just straight up in the dirt. For some reason, Holliday swung at it. Holliday, rather.
Right.
And that was a fastball up high. They fouls it off 1-2.
Royals rock the Yankees.
By the way,
Speaking of
the Yankees.
Yeah, 12-1. So the Royals, the Yankees stink. Yeah, actually, the Yankees don't stink. Let me see here. The Yankees were in first place till last I checked. Yeah, they still are.
First place in the AL East. Yeah, just had a bad night.
Right, 2 out. Here's the former Tiger Johnny Peralta, 1 for 3 with his 2-run homer and a walk. Yankees are 21-16. It's not great, but.
I'm watching live on. By the way, Kevin, I'm watching live on MLB Network. They are showcasing the St. Louis feed, and the Fox Sports Midwest, the Fox Sports affiliate for the Cardinals decided to name Miguel Cabrera the player of the game for tonight, which I think is definitely appropriate and well deserved because not only did he hit the big 2-run bomb in the 7th, it also gave him his 399th career home run, tying him with Mr. Tiger Al Kaline at 52nd on the all-time home runs list, but also
very impressive. That would be very special. And I think Cabrera will get it done as Albuquerque walks Johnny Peralta. That's a second walk drawn by Peralta.
And the St. Louis broadcasters were commenting on how much Galarraga meant to Cabrera. I guess he was one of Cabrera's early teachers when he was young coming up. So so much so that on that home run that he did, Anthony Ghost went up to the fans and tossed a signed ball into the stands in exchange for the ball that Cabrera hit. So that lets you know how much it meant for Cabrera to tie Galarraga on that home run. Good strike down the middle. But Peralta takes second base. I doubt that's needed at this point. But hey, Johnny's got himself a steal.
Yeah. There's two out. Mark Reynolds is 1 for 4 with a single. It's a 10-4 game. Albuquerque's all one. It is grounded to third down the line, fair. And he got him. And that is the ball game. And the Tigers beat the Cardinals 10-4. Is everybody okay? Cabrera.
Yeah, he looked, he had to really stretch out for that one. Almost got the back of his foot ran over by Reynolds coming on first. But looks like he looks to be okay. Gave him a smile, got up fine, and just did the hop up shoulder bump celebration. So he's good. All right. Good win. Nobody got hurt, unfortunately, other than
Shane Green.
Yeah.
I think Mike Matheny. No, Matheny's not challenging it, so the game is over.
Right. What's the point of challenging it? You're down 10-4. It's 10-4 in a game in the middle of May. It's not like it's game 5 of the World Series, and you're down by 2 runs.
Right. Cardinals still have a 24-11 record. That's still first place in the NL Central. Tigers stay a game behind the Royals with a win and a Royals win.
Did the Cubs win tonight?
The Cubs. What? Oh, crash here. Let me see here.
If they did, that means they pick up a game on St. Louis. Last I checked,
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The Cubs, in 12 innings, beat the Pirates 11-10 walk-off style at Wrigley Field. Slugfest in the Windy City.
By the way, MLB we just ran a comparison between Cabrera and Andres Galarraga, who I mentioned Cabrera tied tonight on the all-time home runs list, not only for 52nd all-time, but also, like I mentioned before, also about a Venezuelan-born player. So they just showed that, and Cabrera's stats, the way he keeps going, he's going to definitely be beating more of the categories that Galarraga had by the time his career is over. And also an interesting note, the St. Louis broadcasters brought up, I thought it was a very intriguing, I guess you could say, not a debate, but just a point of discussion. Who would you rather have in their prime and overall, basically, Miguel Cabrera or Albert Pujols? And they did also another number of comparison between those two. Pujols had the edge in home runs and RBIs, but other than that, it was basically those two were mirror images. And I think it'll be a very interesting debate, that some might have one day. Like, who would you have here? Would you take Cabrera or would you take Pujols? Both, some might say they will take the nod to Pujols because he does have World Series rings, but he has never won World Series MVP. Cabrera, by the way, does have a ring of his own when he won with the Marlins in 03. He's yet to win with Detroit. We hope that changes soon. I think it's both sides can make fairly good points. But I think it's still too early to judge because, granted, both are still playing. Pujols is not quite in the prime of his career anymore, while there's Cabrera, he's not exactly his prime year, but he's still at a better outlook because he's a little bit younger, by the way, than Pujols. And by the way, Taylor, there, the network is now showing highlights of the Pittsburgh Cubs game, and wow, they're showing now how the 10th inning there was a double play that prevented the game ending right there. The Cubs, they had the bases loaded, but a fly out, sac fly attempt didn't go well, and that led to that inning being ended. And then Pittsburgh had a chance, runners on the corners, top to 12, with a fly out to right, put those hopes out. And now they're showing the bottom 12. The Cubs player has a bucket of bubble gum on his head, and oh my goodness!
Oh,
that's how the game ended.
What a stumble! Oh man! Oh, ouch! Looked like Polanco might have twisted his ankle. Looked like Polanco might have twisted his ankle.
He lost his footing, or something happened where he skidded the grass, fell down, the ball came down, and of course the running run scored. That game took 5 hours, by the way. 5 hours and 1 minute. Chris Bryant, the club phenom, he was 1 for 4, but that one hit was a home run. So he continues his hot streak as of late since coming in and to making his official debut in the majors a couple weeks ago. But yeah, now, I guess now they're breaking down what happened with Gregory Polanco. He did remember that he did gun down and sack fly attempt at the bottom of the 10th, but unfortunately he wasted it a couple innings later, though, by having that stubble in right field. So, not good.
Right. Yeah, but that footing though by Polanco, isn't that painful though? That he needs an MRI.
That looked weird. Okay, now they're showing it again. How the heck did he painful?
Now they're showing the Little League fence again.
Oh.
Come on.
You would hope he didn't hurt his knee or his ankle the way because that was not a good looking fall. And he's grimacing in pain about it, and he's walking off the field. Yeah, he heard something.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, the look on his face was it was not his pride that was hurting. It was his body as well. So he hoped it's nothing too serious. But sometimes the worst injuries you suffer are those that are not contact, unfortunately. You hope it's just something minor, like say a rolled ankle or something like that. You hope it's something serious like a tear or dislocation or anything of that nature.
Yeah, you can't lose your footing when running or jogging or walking.
Speaking of night of former Tigers, Prince Fielder.
Yeah, he hit a bomb.
Hit a two-run bomb against Cleveland today from Texas. And by the way, Adrian Beltre, right after him, hit his 400th career home run to hit center. So we talked about earlier Cabrera on the threshold of 400. Adrian Beltre just hit his 400th tonight.
Yeah.
Congrats to Beltre on that one.
Yeah, glad for Prince Fielder. He's okay again. He's healthy again.
Because he had
what a catch!
He had a serious. Oh wow! Ran right into the wall.
Indians beat
right into the sun.
Indians beat the Rangers 8-3.
So those home runs by Fielder and Beltre are probably the only highlights that the Rangers had tonight, unfortunately.
Right.
And now, like years after Pujols.
Oh.
He hit a home run in the first inning against Baltimore.
Yeah, it was a moonshot. It was a moonshot. It turned out to be that. Oh, that was nasty. Yep.
There you go, Jeff.
Indians beat the Rangers 8-3. Twins beat the Rays 3-2. Twins still. Twins are still 2 back of the Tigers at 20-16. The Indians are 13-21. The White Sox. Let's see. The White Sox.
Did you play tonight?
The White Sox are behind 4-2 to the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. Bottom of the fifth, no outs, runners on first and second, and a 1-1 count on Kana against Carroll.
Jose Altuve had a 3-run home run in the fourth inning tonight for Houston against Toronto.
Yep, the White Sox are 14-17 in fourth place, followed by the Indians at 13-21. The Indians are 9 games back of the Royals. The White Sox 6.5 back. Going back to the NL Central, the Reds are 18-18. Pirates are 17-19. The Brewers 13-23.
Big-time Brewers fan. I'm sure she's not liking that.
No.
Bit of a minor note, by the way. Moustakas, I believe it's Mike Moustakas, of Kansas City against the Yankees tonight. He went 4 for 5 with an RBI, 3 runs. He was a home run shy of the cycle, which is interesting because the other day against Minnesota, it was yesterday against Minnesota. I'm pretty sure it was Holiday. He had a home run, single, and a double. He was triple away from the cycle himself, which, believe it or not.
And then there's Dozier's bomb in the fifth inning.
Beauty.
Yep.
The ball was high, but it was right over the heart of the plate.
Left center. Yep. That's a home run pitch right there. An exact home run pitch.
I was kind of surprised when Cabrera struck out in the fifth inning. He swung and missed on a pitch that was hanging over the heart of the plate. I was very surprised. Oh my goodness! A catch by Ryan Braun.
Oh yeah, diving catch. Yeah, Cabrera's got to keep his eye on the ball and not swing for the fences. Yeah, when oh damn. Looks like Ed Smith has dropped for some reason. That's not on me, folks, but we apologize for that. And then Ryan Braun went the other way with a 2-run home run.
Homers. 2 homers, 2 nights of fun.
Yeah. Welcome back on the air, Ed.
My bad. My finger slipped. Just the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of 2 homers, Giancarlo Stanton with 2 bombs of his own. My goodness.
Yeah, his 474-foot bomb right there.
Oh God.
Yowza. The Marlins still lost to the Braves 5-3. That's unfortunate for Miami. We got
a good souvenir though.
Yeah, Michael Franco. We got 5.5 minutes left. Hits and goes to a go-ahead RBI. Hits a go-ahead RBI single. Francoeur. Ryan Howard a double. We have an update on Red Wings head coach Mike Babcock. Mike Babcock may be under contract with the team through June 30th, but he reported that he will make a decision on whether he will return to Detroit or go elsewhere by May 22nd.
That's my birthday.
Yep.
I saw another tweet earlier, by the way, that said the same thing, but only the slight difference is that Babcock might make a decision by Wednesday. So between next Wednesday and next Thursday, I'm guessing that's when we'll know for sure Babcock's decision as to whether or not he intends to stay with Detroit or leave, pursue head coach position elsewhere.
As we recall, Justin Spiro reported that there was a 0% chance Babcock will return to Detroit. Jeff Moss reported that on his Twitter feed. So the possibility, we would expect Mike Babcock to make his decision to coach elsewhere, either in Toronto or Buffalo.
Right. We just know it's not for the Red Wings.
Right.
As far as we know. And somehow, some way, we get word that he announces he's going to be staying with the Red Wings. He's got a new contract. That means Ken Holland must have done something to catch Babcock's attention, get him to stay here for another number of years. I highly doubt that, but we know Kenny's a loyal guy, likes to remain loyal to the guys that he helps brings in, and so has contributed good enough to the team, for good and for bad. So I won't be surprised if he's going right down to the 11th hour here, try and get a new deal for Babcock with more incentives, obviously.
Yeah. You guys can follow Justin Spiro on Twitter at Darko State News, and you can follow Jeff Moss and the Detroit Sports Rag at Jeff Moss DSR on Twitter. Follow Ed Smith on Twitter at EdSmith313, and follow me on Twitter, Taylor Phillips at DT2Phillips, DT the number 2 Phillips with 2 L's. Oh man, we're just about 2.5 minutes left on the program.
Yeah.
Why don't I give a quick update on the Warriors and Grizzlies. Warriors lead 102-92 with under a minute and a quarter to go.
Minute 7 left.
Minute 7.
About a minute ago, and they're trying to milk the clock, holding off the ball. And should they wrap it up? Oh, Curry for 3. No, this is but a bat out. I believe that was Draymond Green on the rebound. Yes, it was.
Yep.
So I miss you fans like that, and it looks like Golden State, they're on the verge of wrapping up this series and heading out to the Western Conference Finals.
Exactly.
They will meet the winner, surprisingly, of Game 7 between the Clippers and the Rockets, because the Rockets,
90
down
seconds
by as much as 89-70 midway to the third quarter last night, and with James Harden, their number 2 MVP of the league, on the bench with something, whether it was illness or whatever, they found a way to make an amazing comeback, outscored the Clippers. I believe it was 38-13, something similar to that, in the fourth quarter, to win, not only win the game, but win it by double digits and force a deciding Game 7 on Sunday. Amazing comeback by the Rockets, but amazing choke job by the Clippers. So we'll see what happens.
The Atlanta Hawks edged the Washington Wizards 94-91 to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals in D.C. at Verizon Center. The Hawks will play the Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Cavaliers beat the Bulls in 6 games with a 94-73 win in Chicago in Game 6. That's going to wrap it up, Ed. I will talk to you Sunday night.
Take care,
Good night.
Yep.
And this is Taylor Phillips saying TTFN, ta-ta for now.
10 seconds. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.